This has to be one of the most perfect semi-final results that we could have hoped for. Beyond the score, there's about 7 amazing things that happened, which is why I think this is a perfect result. What is happening, guys? My name is Mihir Merchant. Welcome back to the channel. It's Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0. In the first leg, we have had a very good victory, 2-0, which is a very commanding score. And also, it's a 2-leg game. It's a 2-leg tie, right? And the first one we have won with dominance. So that brings us hope. Not too much, but a little bit of hope for the second leg and for the final and for this competition. If you look at all the circumstances we are going through, right? All the situations we are going through, the squad that we had to play, this game, this result was amazing. And there's very few faults, very few wrongs that you can pick up from that game, from a game like that. I was happy. I'm sure every Chelsea fan watching it was happy. But like I said, beyond the scoreline, yes, 2-0 is good. But beyond the scoreline, there's about 7 great things that happened. Let's discuss. Well, the first one has to be that we absolutely dominated the game. Every stat, okay, if you look at shots on goal, if you look at possession, if you look at the passes, if you look at pass completion, every stat we have dominated. If you saw the game, you know what I'm talking about. But if you didn't see the game and if you're just checking it online and if you read the stats, even then you will know that this was a one-sided affair. The first goal came from Kai Havertz, which was a mistake from Tanganga, their defender. He played a pass and Alonso just jumped onto it, gave the ball to Havertz, and then he's in the back of the net with the help of a defender. And the second goal was a freak goal, a freak own goal to concede. You have to feel for the Tottenham defender Ben Davies over there, but it is what it is. That is the job of a defender. A defender ka kaam hi yahi hota hai to put the body on the line. Sometimes you can take a deflection. That's the nature of his job, you know, he has to be in the box. अब Ben Davies को नहीं बोल सकते कि उसको वहाँ पे होना नहीं चाहिए था. He did not expect this coming straight onto his head and then going in the goals. But yeah, from front to back, take it, strikers, wingers, midfielders, defenders, or goalkeeper, everywhere on the pitch, we have dominated. The second big point was that Lukaku has apologized and he's back into the team, and hopefully that drama is over. I think yesterday's game was a big point in his Chelsea career, you know. If he did not get picked yesterday, then his head would have gone. Then the fans would have realized Tuchel does not want him. But he has apologized. Tuchel accepted the apology. He's back into the squad, starting again. And I think he played relatively well as well. He played okay. He did not get the goals, but everything that a striker should do, he did. He was lethal in the box. He was using his body nicely. और उससे ज़्यादा चाहिए भी क्या? Listen, उसका अभी बहुत सिर खराब हुआ है. We understand. News में आ रहा है बहुत, memes बन रहे हैं बहुत. But yeah, this was a good game to come back to from all that drama. The third great thing that happened was that our manager has played a new system. Okay, he was trying out the 4-2-3-1. At times I saw 4-3-3, and at times I even saw 4-1-4-1 and even 4-2-2-2. So yeah, he had to try something, and I was happy. Every Chelsea fan would have been happy, and even Tuchel would have been happy with the change of lineup and the change of systems. Here's the thing, the most important thing is when you're a manager at a club for so long, 1 year or something, right? And you change the system, you need all your best players present on the pitch to help you adjust. When I say best players is because like great players will be great no matter what position they play in. So if there's a system change from 4 at the back to 3 at the back or 3 to 4, right? Good players, great players will know what they have to do and they will pick up faster. But the team that we played yesterday, listen, Mendy missing in the goal, Silva missing, Christensen wasn't there, Conte wasn't there, young players played in, and still we managed to perform well in that system. So it only makes you think what we can do when all our best players are on the pitch. The next amazing thing that happened was that players like Malang Sarr, Hakim Ziyech and Saul got some playing time and they performed exceptionally well. Actually, these 3 names on the pitch that I just mentioned, Sarr, Saul and Ziyech, were probably the best players on the pitch. Top 3 for me, man of the match contenders. Saul had a few bad games, but this game was his best game in the Chelsea shirt. To come on in spite of having bad performances, and then perform like this was exceptional to watch. Saul was great, but I think Ziyech was better, and he was my man of the match. He was first in terms of chances created, he was first in terms of shots taken, he was controlling our game at his pace, he was deciding the tempo, he was pulling the strings. So I think Ziyech was my man of the match personally. But yeah, my point is Sarr, Ziyech, Saul, Loftus-Cheek came on for a bit, right? These players got the playtime they wanted in the new system, they adapted well, and we won 2-0, so yeah. The next good thing that I saw from the game was that Kepa is now in goal. He will be our goalkeeper for some time because Mendy has gone for his national duty. And this game, starting off this run with a clean sheet against Tottenham and in a semi-final as well, this will give him a lot of confidence. Kepa knows, all the Chelsea fans know, that now this is his time to shine. He has to step up and help the team. And he started off on a really, really good note. Well, the next reason why I say this is a perfect all-round Chelsea performance is because of the injuries and because of the COVID cases. Is it even a Chelsea game if we don't have new COVID cases and new injuries this year? Kai Havertz went out with a dislocated finger. I think he broke his pinky, and I think they saw the images and it's horrible. So we wish him the best of luck to come back. And the new COVID cases, they just never stop, do they? Just always keep on coming. This time it's Thiago Silva and N'Golo Kante, two of the greatest players in this system, two of the greatest players in their positions, okay, world-class players, are now out with COVID, and that means at least 1 or 2 weeks off again. And I hope they are ready for Man City, who we face in a few days. Otherwise it's going to be a tough ask to beat the leaders. Lastly, why I think this was a perfect performance is because we scored 2 goals and Tottenham scored 0. We frustrated them throughout the game, alright? At their back, they were poor. Lloris had a bad game, in front of goal. Their midfield, they got played like schoolboys. And in the front, yeah, we kept Son in check, and which basically led to Harry Kane being frustrated and isolated. So their defense did a really, really good job by keeping their attackers at bay. And of course, what that means is they have 0 away goals now. So in the second leg, even if we lose 1-0 or if we draw by any number, we still go through. So yeah, like I said, many things happened other than the scoreline that I think this is a perfect semi-final result. But it is still not over yet. There is one full 90 minutes left, okay? Tottenham will be a whole different team by next week, so we cannot take them lightly. I think it's a little too early to dream about lifting that trophy yet. There's still a second leg left and there's still a final left. So we should not lose our focus, not underestimate anybody, because this is a realistic competition that we can win. The other 2 teams in the semi-final are Arsenal and Liverpool, and on our day, we can beat anybody. So we can win this, but it's important that we keep our focus, right, on the main prize and move slowly, step by step, and not take anybody lightly. That's it for this video, guys. I've been Mihir Merchant. I shall see you in the next video. Before you go, if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, spread the love. You know the drill. You know what I'm talking about. I shall see you in the next one.